Good morning, loves, or good evening to anybody who's watching at night. Right now, I am at my office desk, home office desk, and I have this fun package that I received from IEEBEE, and I wanted to unbox a little bit with you. And since it's the start of May, I also wanted to use this notebook to kind of plan out what I want to get done for this week. And yeah, just kind of do a little bit of a washi tape walkthrough. But before I begin, I wanted to show you this cute little plush that I received. My sister got me this pretty recently when we went to the mall. It was this shop called Pono, and they had the cutest little plushy keychains, and unfortunately the keychain broke off, and I was so happy that I was able to actually spot the keychain that was on the floor. Otherwise I would have left and felt so sad about it, but so glad I picked it up again, and now it's on my office desk, so it'll just be here chilling with me. But yeah, so this company reached out to me to do kind of review some of their products. I personally haven't seen it before, but I am very excited because growing up I used to love scrapbooking, and I still do. It's just now at this point I am just somebody who uses notebooks out of the pure of writing things, because I remember it so much better when I write it. I do like to journal on my computer that I have, but there's something so much more special and different about actually journaling and scrapbooking on a personal notebook that you can customize rather than just like a notepad on an iPad, you know? So okay, I don't have my packing knife with me, so I just brought a scissor. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna go one by one and show you a little bit of the products that they sent me. The first thing here is the IEEBEE Washi Tape Inspiration Book, 100 plus ways to use, and you can follow them here on IEEBEE Office. Of course, I'll be putting a link down on the description so that you can also take a look at some of their products. I will say a lot of their washi tape and notebooks are very affordable, so if you don't want to spend a fortune on scrapbooking or journaling, I'd highly recommend checking out their company. So from here, kind of gives you a little bit of a brand story, which is super adorable. Born from a sweet dream of a designer who loves life and art, IEEBEE is more than just a brand that provides stationery, supplies, and washi tapes. IEEBEE represents the infinite spirit of exploration, just like an industrious bee traveling among the flowers to collect every drop of nectar. IEEBEE hopes to flap the wings of creativity and encourage everyone to explore journal-related art and inspiration in all aspects of life. Thanks for choosing IEEBEE. Will be your best partner in journal life and will accompany you to create your safe island of freedom and creativity. And subscribe and join IEEBEE. Let every item from IEEBEE become a bridge between you and the creative world. And I love how they have a little directory here. So it shows you the first section is on scrapbooks and journal, the art of phone cases, make a data cable different, wow, small items for decoration, personalized lipsticks, I'm kind of excited to take a look at that, colorful faces in classes, funky bookmarks, picture frames and memories, greeting card whispers, unique gift boxes, and inspiration about Christmas. So again, really love just kind of how they have a little directory book. A lot of times I see brands have a tiny business card with a little bit of information, but they went above and beyond and made a little book, so that's kind of neat. So they have a few images on some inspiration on some journals. Oh, I love that. That's really pretty. They have a few different types too. When you go on their website, you can also see different types of journals and themes that they're going for. Truly, I think there's one for everything. And they have everything from kind of vintage to super colorful, minimalistic as well, kind of more garden or fairy. So really love that. They have some ideas here for phone cases and cable. So these adapters can be wrapped around in these washi tape. Or you can make a phone case out of this with washi tape as well. It's super neat. Oh, I like this idea too. You can also put it on your keyboard. So if you kind of have like a square shaped key, you can also add this as kind of a little decorative area. You can also cover some mason jars with them for like a nice decoration piece. And you can also make some craft, some bookmarks. I like this idea. I've definitely done this in the past. Get a picture frame and cover it with washi tape. That way it kind of gives a little bit of pop of color for the picture frame as well. And yeah, there's lots of great ways. Of course, the classic, using an envelope and making a tiny little letter with it. So, all great ways to kind of go about it, and I'm definitely going to be keeping this for reference. Let's take a look at some of the items that I received. First, I got a leather binded notebook. Wanted to go for a theme like this because I've had so many of those spiral notebooks, which I do love, but there's something so nostalgic and personal about a leather case. And I remember a long time ago in middle school, one of my first diaries was actually a leather, very similar looking notebook to this. And that was probably the only notebook I've used every single page on. And I'd love to do that again with this book as well. So it's kind of a trifold here. There's a, oh, that's pretty. There is a little leash here. Leash, what am I saying? A tie with a golden leaf as well. It's pretty. And what I really loved about this when I saw in the notebook or the website was the notebook pages are brown instead of the classic white. So it gives you more of that kind of scrapbook feeling. So that's pretty. And it's easier to kind of scrapbook as well because these are binders, so you can take the pieces of paper out if needed, scrapbook it and add it back in, really however you like. So super ease of comfort. Really love how they kind of thought of this idea because instead of kind of a binded notebook. This is so much more customizable. So when you're done, you can just wrap this around like this and probably just tie this leather tie with the golden leaf on it, and it's just perfect like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside for now real quick. I'm also gonna show you the washi tape that I chose. I wanted something kind of like a little bit more of like a cozy home look with a little bit of plants. So I went for the For My Daughter pack. Just gonna open this up. And I love the illustration on this as well. So this is the pack that I chose. This has, I just again love the illustration here. There's some plants on here as well. And these come with 24 rolls. They're 3 meters. The roll itself is 3 meters long, and the width of it is by 3 centimeters by 1.5 centimeter. Okay, so let's take a look at them. Love the packaging. You can just tell it really was made super well too. I'll have to open this up too real quick. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. So right here, these are all the washi tapes. Comes in this nice plastic wrapper to keep it all clean. Love the crinkling sound of that. And it comes again with 24 different washi tapes. And that is adorable. I would say there's a lot of variety with these. There's some thicker ones here. Go a little closer. Thicker ones down here. And then we have the standard length ones here as well. So I'm going to just open them up and show you each one. One of my favorite triggers is the crinkle of plastic. But let me show you just up real quick. There's a really nice cozy one, girl with a little dog. A lot of butterflies and some lilies that I see. Trying to find the opening. Okay, so this one I have one that says make something good every day. It's a nice inspirational one. Since I have 24 of them, I'm just gonna show you kind of real close and then go on to the next one. This next one is always look forward to optimism. So always look forward to the optimism. Okay, the next one is another one that has optimism, some inspirational rainbow as well. We have this next one that has some cactus plants and some flowers here that are potted. And then I have this one with some tulips as well. Nice and pretty. And this next one is butterflies. It's kind of an orange, little sheen of gold as well. And this next one is, what does it say? Don't waste time on things that don't make you smile. So, another nice inspirational quote. And that's very true. Don't waste your time on things when it doesn't make you happy. We have these flowers with, again, that kind of gold sheen again. Okay, so that's the first roll. Okay, moving on to our second roll, we have another big one that says embrace the challenge. There's some not bagels, a baguette and a coffee. It's a picture of two little girls. Actually, maybe it's probably a mom and a little girl and her daughter, since it is the daughter pack. And there is a picture of a book here as well, and some nice flowers. So that's really pretty. This one is the sunset with some mountains in the background. This one is kind of like a nice sunset color with some painted leaves. This next one is a cactus and an orange cat. That's really pretty. This one says, you don't have to be perfect to be as your mind. I see. We don't have to be perfect to be as... Oh, I think actually it got cut off, but I think it just means you don't have to be perfect. So we love the inspiration into that. This one are daisies with the gold sheen in the middle. Really love the kind of autumn warm colors that it comes with. This one is a dandelion, kind of going across the board. Okay, so this is the last roll. This one says, every day is a new opportunity to focus. Keep going and face challenges bravely. Another one of these big rolls that have the mother here. Some nice inspirational ones. And then we have a blackbird with gold speckles on them. Then we have a flower. Nice flower one with some kind of black leaves that go across. This one says resilience. Faithful is not the... And I think I got cut off, but a picture of a kind of an old farmhouse. This one is probably just a little bit more of like a washed out background. It's kind of a blue and has the gold sheen on them. This next one is some wildflowers. Kind of has the muted shade of blue and purples and pinks, peach colors. This one is similar to the one I showed you earlier. It has a green background with gold sheen flowers. And this one is, last but not least, some more dandelions. Kind of the classic dandelions that you'll see. Alright, so I am uber excited to just get everything going. So I'm going to put these back in just so I can organize them a little bit. Kind of see everything in one go. So I'm going to pop these in here. So I have them all back in here, and that looks so satisfying, just having them all laid out. I will definitely be keeping this on my desk because I'm going to be a scrapbook queen after this. Okay, so I do have my scissor, which is actually good because I may need to rip it off with some, if I want accurate lines. Just open my notebook up, and I think today I'm just going to start a title page. I'll make this a series if you all kind of enjoy watching these things, because I feel like I need to get more pens or something more decorative, maybe some stickers as well, but today we'll just make a title page. So I brought out my pens here with me. They are super colorful, and I used to use them quite a while back when I used to, color code everything. I don't really do that too much now, but I still think it's worth having it. I am not the best writer, but I'm going to try my best. I think on the first page, I'm just going to write my journal, and we'll just kind of see where the inspiration flows after that. Okay, so far I have this kind of plain. I think I'm going to go in with one of my bigger washi tape. I think I like this one, the Make Something Good Each Day. It's going to rip a little bit off. Just going to paste that on. My nails are kind of a little bit tricky to work with right now, but I'll try. It's going to be a great banner actually. So I think what I'll do, I want some pretty clear lines. I'm going to cut it with a scissor. Just cut the ends to make it even more straight. Actually, I need to cut this a little bit more. Okay, so I have my first washi tape on here. I'm trying to think because I wish I had a little bit more of, I don't know, something cute. I think I'm so sorry, but I'm going to cut out this bumblebee I mean, that's kind of the part of scrapbooking, is just cutting out random things that you like. And I remember as a kid, I would get old magazines and cut out the letters. You probably know what I'm talking about, but the letters of each thing, and I would spell out my name or whatever I'm spelling out. So I'm gonna try to revive a magazine that I have, or a newspaper or something. I think this would be super cute to just kind of put that here. So the bumblebee, I like the kind of gold sheen that it has. I don't even have glue right now. Okay, well, we're gonna fix this problem by just placing it here for now, and I'm gonna set the glue later. Or actually, we can use the back of this little sticky and just kind of double side it like that in the meantime till I find some glue that works. That works perfectly fine right there. I'm gonna kind of outline the my journal part here, kind of to show a little bit of my artsy fartsy side of me. I don't even know if this is looking good. And I'm gonna put the date because I think I just really like looking back and realizing how much time has passed. So I'm gonna put 2025. We'll see how long this notebook takes me to kind of finish up. Kind of want to go for like a yellow and purple theme because those are actually my school colors. So I'm gonna put some little daisies around the bumblebee. My only concern is I hope this isn't bleeding through. Okay, so far it hasn't not been bleeding through, so that's good. I think what I'm gonna do is actually, I have this plastic card. I'm just gonna put this over it so it doesn't bleed through. And of course, a journal is not complete without writing who it belongs to. So I'm gonna write belongs to, then put my name. I'm gonna put some pops of red using this red pen. Okay, so I think I might go ahead and add a little bit of this dandelion one that I have. I think it's gonna be nice to kind of put maybe below here. Trying to maybe not do something too horizontal so that it kind of gives a little flavor. This one I'm gonna just cut with my fingers because I think I can do that. Maybe do a little bit of this. I'm gonna just cut the ends right here. So it's nice and clean. Okay. And let me see. Draw a tiny little bunny because my favorite animal is a rabbit. Let me see. I have this really beautiful pale blue color, so I'm going to use a little bit of that. Maybe I'll put the bunny right here in this corner. Okay. Little Miss Bunny right there. I'm going to add a little bit of pink as well, kind of for her blush. nose. And I kind of want to add a little bit more washi tape here, so I'm going to just kind of cover this empty area. I'm going to use this one that's floral, add some orange and peach colors on them. I feel like this is going to be my new hobby for probably the next few months. Just going to cut the edges right here a little bit. So just as a clear line. Okay, so that is what I have so far. I definitely need to get more stickers because it looks kind of empty here. Maybe I'll just go ahead and draw a little bit more with the blue that I have. I'll put just tiny little hearts. Kind of comes out gray actually, just because of the paper. So far this is what I have. Of course, we can make some revisions once we kind of get in the groove of things, but this is my journal. Belongs to Rachel and 2025. So I am super satisfied with how this came out. I know, again, this is very beginner if you are a pro scrapbooker, but please comment down below if you really like this series, because I think I would have such a fun time just actually going through and scrapbooking, maybe like a fun to-do list or some summer plans that I have. If you're interested in watching something more, let me know. I'd love to make a video in the future again and again. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a wonderful night. And if there's anything that you're worried about, stressed about, just remember everything's going to be okay. You have probably dealt with much harder things in your life. So just remember, you are stronger than anything else that's going to come in your way. And just rest assured, things will all fall into place. Okay, well, I'll see you in the next video. Good night.